welcome back to another video. This really popped when I saw it. That to me is a monster increase. Again, this book got hot. This book is ready to go higher. So let's jump right into it. We are back today with another statue review from Diamond Select Toys. Without further ado, let's get into the review. What is going on YouTube? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and thank you for joining me for another video today. I have a ton of stuff that I got here that I'm going to unbox for you guys today. Some great stuff in here. I can't wait to show you guys. Before we get started in the video, like always, I want to remind you, if you're not a current subscriber of the channel, do me a favor, go ahead, click that sub button, smash that like button. Let's get this video out there to everyone in the community, and let's get the sub count up to 5,000 because I'm giving something awesome away, and I can't wait to show you guys. But we're here for unboxings, and I have a CGC unboxing, and I have 3 things that I got from claim sales over the past month or so that I can't wait to show you guys. So let's just jump right into it. Usually unboxings are not my favorite video because they take away from, like, you know, the niceness of the video. They're usually kind of clunky and whatever, but let me just show you guys what I got. So the first thing, I believe I got this one off of Elite Comics 11, and they had AtCon going on. So I saw this book and I thought it was a decent price. So I've been looking at it for a while, but you have to buy books at the right prices, right? You can't just go out and just buy. And you guys know I'm on a raw kick right now. I'm looking for the most part only for raw books. So when I find a decent deal for a raw book that I want in the collection, you know, I usually tend to pull the trigger, especially when they're not that expensive. And this one actually was a decent deal. So packaged pretty well between 2 pieces of cardboard in a Gemini mailer. Let's see what this one is, because I don't even freaking remember. But I know a bunch of the stuff that I got was stuff that I have been looking at for a really long time. So, all right, so this one, I don't know what this is. What the hell is this? Oh, wow. Is it a poster? What the hell is this? There you go. I have a poster of the Maestro included with this book. Not sure why, but thank you to the seller for including this poster. I'll probably give it away on a future channel giveaway, so we'll keep that in mind. So thank you. I forgot the name of the seller, so I apologize, but I know this book was definitely on Elite Comics 11. So this one, I think I purchased it. Yeah, $75. You ready, guys? 75 bucks. We have a Fantastic Four number 72 and this iconic Jack Kirby cover. Now, they have this book rated at 5.0 to 5.5, and I think this is right on what it should be. One of the best Silver Surfers you can find out there covers that Jack has ever done. You know, the greatest Silver Surfer cover is probably Silver Surfer number 4, and that was John Buscema. This one is probably right there with it, and I would include Fantastic Four number 50 on outstanding Silver Surfer covers. And what do they have in common? Silver Surfer alone with really like a great background, right? So that's what I like when we're talking about Silver Surfer. One of the best, I said, that Jack has ever done. But for 75 bucks for a 5.0, 5.5 copy of this book, and it's raw, and it actually looks freaking beautiful, guys. Really, I know some wear up here and stuff like that, but other than that, for a nice low-grade, mid-grade book, presents very well, and for the price point, I don't think I actually did that bad. So that was the first one. Let's see, who's this one from? I don't remember. So this one's from Poison Dragon, another at Elite Comics 11 vendor. Purchased this one maybe about a week or 2 weeks ago. I don't really remember the time frame, but I do know it's probably a book that I wanted to have in the collection, and the price was right. Usually, I'm not looking to buy much right now. The members of the channel have access to books that I'm actually looking for right now, that I'm actually hunting. These are not books that I'm actually avidly hunting for, but when I see them for the right price, I usually pounce on them, okay? So I paid $100 for this book. If you guys know, when you see this thing, this book was going for around the same grade, probably about $250 at one point. When the height of mass hysteria was going on, when all that early, you know, 80s goodness and late 70s stuff that was coming on comics was absolutely exploding with nostalgia. So this one I actually picked up for $100. It is a copy of Star Wars number 68. You guys know what this is. The bag doesn't do it justice, but it's, you know, it's a very fine copy. Nothing to write home about, but a nice book that when I'm going to collect Star Wars books, I don't do the modern stuff. I do the original keys. I thought for a decent price, for $100, it was worth picking it up. All right, so the next one is a big one. I just actually put a bid on this book on a live sale with Grails Comics, believe it or not. And the price I got for this thing, it was, I couldn't say no. I had to jump on it because I've been looking for this book forever. And members of the channel, you guys know I've wanted this one for a while. And the last video I did, you guys know I was looking to buy it. So when they gave me the price on this book, and I paid $1,600, okay? This is not a small book. This is a decent sized book. It is a first appearance book, and a book I've been really looking to get. So I'll give you a hint. It is a Batman key, okay? It is a true first appearance. So maybe that gives you a little hint, but let me get this thing open. A lot of bubble wrap. Man, that was a lot of bubble wrap. And now we're still going to get to the Gemini. It is another raw key, and that was a fantastic packing job. I got this one from Dustin Lineback through Grails Comics. He has some of the best raw collection I've ever seen. He's also got a ton of slabs. If you guys are interested in him, hit him up on Instagram. He always answers messages, but check him out when he does the Grails live sales because he has some heat. Now, he was giving away books left and right for way under GPA prices, and I could not jump at this thing, especially because it's something that I have been looking for the past couple of years. So you guys know I do collect Silver Age Batman keys, the first appearances. Obviously, the Golden Age ones I prefer, but they are a hell of a lot of money. So this one, when he told me the grade, and he said this book was a 3.0, and I have to agree with him, he sold me this book for $1,600. The GPA for this book was $2,011 at this grade. You guys know because I just did a eBay notable sales and this book was on it at a 3.0. Here we have a Batman number 121 and the first appearance of Mr. Freeze, also known as Mr. Zero in this book. But we're talking about a true first appearance of a major villain for a top 3 character overall in comics. So I had to jump at this book, especially $400 under GPA. I'm glad that we were able to work this out. His asking price was $2,000 and he offered it up, I think, for $18 and offered $16, and he said yes. And I was super over the freaking moon. So members of the community, you guys know when I put something out there that I am looking for it, I'm usually going to get what I'm looking for. So this one, I am super happy to have in the collection. And as you can see, it's a nice looking copy. Of course, this is probably the worst thing you're going to see on this book is this nice, I don't even know what that is. I guess it's a sub crease, but it's not in a sub place where it should be. But again, it doesn't really detract from how good this book's look for a 3.0 for a nice Silver Age first appearance. Definitely one I'd recommend getting before we get that Batman 2 movie. The first one was awesome with Robert Pattinson. I hope I get a second good movie out of Matt Reeves. So again, that one I am super finally happy to own. The last thing I'm going to unbox for you guys is a CGC unboxing. Now this is my Tales of Suspense 39. Came back super quick from CGC, and they just notified me 2 of my other books are on the way back. So stay tuned for the next week or so. You're going to get another video of a CGC unboxing. With that said, let's take a look at this grade that this book came back at. Now, I did open the box because it actually got shipped to my work, and they thought that it was for them, and it wasn't. But regardless, it is here. If you guys don't remember, I predicted this book was going to come back a 1.5. I was skeptical that it wasn't going to come back at 1.0, and I was hoping for a 1.8 or 2.0. I wasn't too hopeful that this book was going to come back a 2.0. So regardless, what we got is a 2.0, and I am super happy because, like I said, I had this book graded at 1.5. There was some water damage to this book, and I wasn't sure how hard they were going to hit it, but again, this one, as you can see, happy to have back in a 2.0. I traded my original copy, which was also a 2.0, to the person that I got my Batman 1 from. So to get this book back in a 2.0 made me so happy because it kind of swapped books, right? I let it go at 2.0 and I got back at 2.0. So super happy. It's cream to off-white pages, as was my other one. The only notable difference my other one is that it had the Iron Man label, so that was a little special. But hey, swapped a 2.0 for another 2.0, and they actually did a great job with the numbers as well. Sometimes CGC, this one's a little offset, as you can see. They don't make the numbers like exactly where they should go, and it makes them a little off. This one is a little slight to the left, but regardless, it looks nice. It's decently centered in the holder, so I am not going to complain. So thank you, CGC. Hopefully you did a good job on my other books as well. That's it for my unboxings, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Some great books that I'm bringing back to the collection. I'm still adding stuff when I see them that I want. don't be afraid to make offers on stuff. Don't be afraid to go out and get something right now with prices low. They may stay low for a really long time, so I wouldn't be in a rush. Keep that in your head. We had that massive run up over the past 3 or 4 or 5 years even, and now we've kind of hit a place where we're kind of plateauing. Doesn't mean we can't go a little lower, because we still can, but I think for the most part the damage has been done. And now if you're willing to hold, and I'm going to say hold for at least 5 years, possibly even longer, okay? You will get the best bang for your buck. Don't be afraid to let go when we do 5 to 10 to 20 years down the line though. Go back up, because that's when you'll get the most money, okay? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.